In today's lesson, let's visit Paris together one more time. Les Champs-Élysées are called the most beautiful avenue in the world. But actually, French people never go there for shopping. Why? Where could you go in Paris to get a more authentic experience? Or for better luxury shops? If you want to improve your French while learning about these beautiful, real, authentic Parisian sites, you're in the good place. In today's lesson, I will give you pronunciation tips for words like Les Champs-Élysées and the real French point of view on this very famous avenue. C'est parti!
Aux Champs-Élysées.
Aux Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées.
L'avenue des Champs-Élysées, l'avenue des Champs-Élysées, also called les Champs-Élysées or even les Champs, is not only une chanson, a song of course. It is the famous avenue in Paris, 2 kilometers long, between la Place de la Concorde with its famous obelisk, and l'Arc de Triomphe, Since the 19th century, French people have been calling it la plus belle avenue du monde. La plus belle avenue du monde, the most beautiful avenue in the world. Some of these pronunciations can be difficult if you're learning French. Like une avenue with this U sound. Can you repeat after me? Une avenue. It is not the U sound, it is not avenue, it is this longer U. Avenue. Avenue. Can you repeat one last time? Avenue. Good. But today I want to concentrate on nasal sounds like la chanson. La chanson. In la chanson, the song, we have two nasal sounds. We have a on and we have a on. Can you hear the difference? On, 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 on. Repeat after me. La chanson. La chanson. La chanson. Good. I've talked in detail about the sound in a previous lesson. So today, let's concentrate on these other nasal sounds. You'll find them everywhere in French. For example, in le monde, the world, with the on sound. Repeat after me. Le monde. Le monde. Le monde. In l'Arc de Triomphe, we also have this on sound, but as you can see, it has an M. This is just a rule about writing, but the sound is exactly the same. Repeat after me. L'Arc de Triomphe. You might have noticed that the PH make a F sound. Repeat after me. L'Arc de Triomphe. L'Arc de Triomphe. Good. And of course, les Champs-Élysées. Les Champs-Élysées. The name comes from the Elysian Fields. This was the place for afterlife in the Greek mythology. And un champ here is a field. Un champ. There are several things going on with the pronunciation of les Champs-Élysées. First, we have la liaison. Here, the S that is supposed to be silent in les champs, without anything after, becomes a Z sound because we have Élysée after with un E in French. We say les Champs-Élysées. Repeat after me. Les Champs-Élysées. Good. We also have a silent P. We don't say les champs. We say les champs, les champs, les champs. The P is silent. And at the end of Élysée, ES are silent as well. I know it looks difficult, but it's much easier than you think. And at last, we have a nasal on in les Champs-Élysées. So repeat after me with all that. Les Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées. Les Champs-Élysées. One last time. Les Champs-Élysées. Good. But anyway, French people almost never go there. It's like Piccadilly Circus in London or Times Square in New York. It's very famous, always crowded, mostly with travelers. But it's basically a tourist trap. And that is because it is so famous. The rents are so high that only the most overpriced restaurants and international brands can afford to be there, most of which you already have at home anyway. And they have to cater the taste of the average rich tourist rather than the locals. But it can be fun anyway. If that's your thing, you can enjoy a one-stop shopping street for all of your French shopping on a beautiful avenue. You will still find French luxury brands like Chanel, Longchamp or Louis Vuitton, and you can get to say that it comes from the beautiful Champs-Élysées. But there are other streets in Paris where you could get a better shopping experience. Let's get back for a minute on the pronunciation of one brand. It's Longchamp. Once again, we have two nasal sounds in a row. We have the on first with Longchamp and the en, Longchamp. We also have a silent G and a silent P because un long champ is literally a long field. The G and the P is silent in each of those words. And when the words are mashed together to form a noun, we keep their pronunciation. So repeat after me, Longchamp. Longchamp. One last time, Longchamp. Good. It is the same thing with, say, the Parisian hill of Montmartre. Montmartre. The T is silent in the middle. Speaking of other Parisian neighborhoods, where else can you go shopping in Paris? Which streets can provide a better shopping experience than les Champs-Élysées? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. For example, if you want real luxury, you can go to la rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré. La rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré. That's where many luxury labels have their flagship stores with special designs and very impressive storefronts. Really, if you have the time and the occasion, it is worth a look, even if you're not planning on buying anything at the stores. And Faubourg Saint-Honoré has an interesting pronunciation as well. You have the silent G at the end of Faubourg. We don't say Faubourg, we say Faubourg. This time we also have a OU sound in Faubourg. And at last you have the liaison in Saint-Honoré. Saint-Honoré. Repeat after me. Faubourg Saint-Honoré. Faubourg Saint-Honoré. One last time. Faubourg Saint-Honoré. Good. Another street to check out is the very aptly named Rue du Commerce. It is a street where Parisian people actually go buy French fashion, perfumes, decoration, and more. You will find affordable fashion and special boutiques that don't exist anywhere else. But most of all, it is a very typical Parisian street. With its parks, its church, a baker, a butcher in a quiet neighborhood in the capital. You will find more about this special street in the blog post for today's lesson, along with extra insights and more resources and all the vocabulary mentioned today. Check it out, it's on my website, you will find the link below this video in the description. And of course, it's completely free. If you want something more historical and more trendy, you can visit La Rue des Francs-Bourgeois. La Rue des Francs-Bourgeois is in the neighborhood of Le Marais. Le Marais. And it's in the very center of Paris. It's not only a great shopping street, but it's also a nice place to people watch and to enjoy the Parisian atmosphere. And a great French pronunciation practice. Franc. Franc means franc, honest. It used to be the name of the French currency as well. You have a nasal en en, and a silent C at the end, even in the plural. It's like blanc, blanc for white. Repeat after me. Franc, franc, franc. Good. And un bourgeois is a bourgeois.
Les bourgeois.
Originally, it's someone living in Le Bourg, an old name for the city. And it gradually became a name for the high social class. In bourgeois, the S is silent and the E is only here to make a soft G. This way, it sounds like je sound instead of g sound. There are two syllables. The first one is bourg with the ou sound and a French R, bourg, bourg, bourg. And we have joie, joie, like joy, la joie. Bourgeois, bourgeois, bourgeois. And now you can repeat after me the whole name, les francs bourgeois. Les francs bourgeois. Remember, silent C, silent S, and we have a je sound instead of a g sound. Les francs bourgeois. One last time. Les francs bourgeois. La rue des francs bourgeois. Bravo. And only a 10-minute walk from that street, I would recommend visiting le marché des enfants rouges. Le marché des enfants rouges. It is the oldest covered market in Paris and local people love it. The place is easygoing, you can grab something to eat and take the sense and colors of the setting that's both historical and modern. You can buy specialties from all parts of France and from all over the world. And you get to try and pronounce the word un enfant for a child. Un enfant. In un enfant, you have a silent T at the end and two nasal sounds. En and fan. Enfant. Enfant. Repeat after me. Un enfant. Un enfant. One last time. Un enfant. Bien. Finally, I want to circle back to our beautiful avenue of Les Champs-Élysées, because I said that French people never go there, and it's mostly true, especially for shopping. But in some occasions, the place is invaded by locals. And that's for big celebrations and gatherings. The most famous one is le 14 juillet, le 14 juillet. It is our national holiday. The big military parade marches down the avenue and a lot of French people come to watch and be part of that summer ceremony. But you can also get massive gatherings for other reasons. Whether it's protests or a victory at soccer's La Coupe du Monde, the World Cup, La Coupe du Monde. And now let's do a quick test before you go. How do you pronounce these 3 words? Say them out loud in front of your screen. Don't be shy. Yes, it is les Champs-Élysées, les francs bourgeois, and un enfant. And now you can follow me for a visit of other great places in Paris to explore Parisian architecture while improving your French. Click right here on your screen and I will see you in the next video. À tout de suite!